What's up, Joshua? Yo, how you doing? Box me in, LOC. Now y'all, oh shit. Now y'all know how we do every live. Oh, put my phone, do not disturb. Now y'all know how we do every live. Y'all drop y'all city and state, and Happy New Year's Eve. If that's the real thing. Happy New Year's Eve, guys. It's about to be 2022. Y'all ready? We got a lot of stuff in store for 2022, so I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready. Alright, y'all, I'm here on my way to Florida. Okay, Joshua, you know what you're doing in Florida. That's what's up. What you mean let you in? You already in. This VIP, you cannot get in. What's up, Tyrone? He said he's from St. Louis. St. Louis in the building. What's up? We got MO in the house. I think I clicked something. Alright, y'all. Dang, Tyrone gonna be the only one dropping here. Okay, we got Mississippi in the house. Jackson, Mississippi. Okay. Who else, man? And there's 19 of us in here. Let's get these likes up. Let me see where we are with the likes. Let's get these likes up. We have 6 likes. I'm always tapped in. I already hit the like button. Okay, bad guy, what's up? We already know. LA in the house. We got ATL. H-Town. Most of our viewers in H-Town. All right, Stank. Okay, Joshua, you doing a load. Okay. That's what's up. You're making that money over the holiday. Ricardo, what's up, Ricardo? He's a Happy New Year's Eve. Sun Valley, California. We got Detroit in the house. Okay. Let's get some more people in here. Let's get these likes up. We got New Jersey in the house.
I'm coming, y'all. Just want to make sure everything.
No, don't worry about him, y'all. We got New Jersey in the house. Who else up in here? We got the whole map in here pretty much. We stay with the whole map. Okay. Bad guy fly. What's up, Hector? We ain't heard from you in a minute.
Okay, we in here.
We got Tyrone. What y'all sipping on tonight for New Year's Eve? What y'all sipping on?
We got a nice little wrap-up show for y'all, too. I got a lot of notes I want to go over. I want to do the whole year wrap-up. Y'all know we came in the game in April. Shout out to all 20 people in here. Let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it growing.
Let's get these likes up. And we got Marilyn in the house. Okay, Tracy.
Yeah. She going to be narrating the YouTube for me. I'm going to pretty much touch on every topic that we touched on, literally from the beginning to the end. So this is going to be a long live. There's going to be a lot of sauce. It's gonna be a lot for y'all to intake. So I hope y'all ready.
Tracy sipping on that Remy 1738. That's my drink.
He said 1942. Okay, we got some big money. Okay, Ricardo, you're up. He said 19. That's a couple hundred. I just got my orange juice.
Ooh, we got Nashville in the house. Okay, Tennessee. We just down there.
Happy New Year to everybody too, man. Happy New Year's Eve to everybody.
Right. Happy New Year's Eve. We still got, 8 hours? A little less than 8 hours left.
All right, soon as y'all get the likes up, I'm gonna get it right. Yeah, Josh, all right, that's crazy. Literally, as I'm saying it, Josh just commented, ain't no soft if it ain't no likes. So, as soon as y'all get the likes up to about 20, I'm gonna start dropping some sauce in here. Got a lot of sauce for y'all. Who knows? Maybe I'll put the mentorship on sale for everybody right before the new year, because today the mentorship is $700. Tomorrow the mentorship is $2,500. So
yeah, and ain't no sales next year. So
Stank said, "Okay, Stank. I hope you ain't blowing in the truck. Don't be blowing in the truck now. Get it out your system. It's fine. You probably somewhere where it's legal at. Get it out your system. You know, go ahead and do what you do. Get it out your system. Then when it's time to hop in the truck, yeah."
Y'all funny.
Wish y'all the best in 22. Y'all true blessing all. Yeah, man. You know, appreciate all y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, this wouldn't be possible. So,
definitely.
You know, thank all of y'all for real. I see we need 5 more likes. I'll start dropping some sauce, though. 5 more likes, I'm going to start dropping some sauce. 15. Shout out to all 21 people in here. Y'all know how we do. Let me see where y'all from.
Yeah, we at 15.
Oh, man. Shout out to Aina. He said, I'm in here from Japan.
Okay.
We got them. Okay. Y'all got box trucks out there? What the market like out there? A lot of people can't find a truck. You might need to ship me some.
That's about to cost Benz.
We'll put it on your tab.
That's about to cost M's.
Right. Okay, 2 more likes, man. I'm going to get the dripping on y'all, man. Shout out to North Carolina in the building, too.
North Carolina.
I got to bear with me. I'm a little under the weather.
I'm still trying to work my way to the east side, y'all. I'm coming soon. I'm trying to work my way over there.
2 more likes. Shout out to all 25 people in here. If you just came in, 20 likes. I'm going to start, deciding I got a whole bunch of notes I want to holler at y'all about. Okay, we just hit 20 likes too, man. Yeah. Y'all went from 200 to 2,500 for the course. Keep going up. Right. Hey, comment 200 if you was one of the people that got it for 200 or 250 or 300. Whatever you got the course for, comment it right now so the people out there know. They need to know. A lot of people don't know we had it going for the 200. We used to do a lot of deals. 200, 300, 400, and then went to 7. So go ahead and drop them comments so they know it's real. Shout out to Josh Young too. I seen you was writing Big Vic when we was out there. We should have linked with you. You're right. You got Josh Young. We did a lot of oh, he in Florida? I thought you was in LA.
Oh, he on his way to Florida. He doing the load.
Oh, okay.
You on your way to Florida where it's sunny at.
On his way to Florida. Turn us up.
Alright, Pierre and Devon, y'all got it for the 2. Not the 1, the 2.
Alright, so look, I wanna hop in here if y'all ready. For the 2021 wrap up, I wanna talk about a lot of things literally from front to back. I mean, I got about 30, 40 different topics in here I wanna touch on. And I mainly all the topics is just from our journey from when we hopped in. Shout out to my man Trucking from Scratch, my man David McGill.
Shout out to David McGill.
He just donated.
Happy New Year's Eve.
I feel like that $10 he donated is talking to me. Shout out to my guy. Hey, your shirt in the mail too, David McGill. It's coming. I mean, with the holidays, it might take a little bit to get there, but I think we did 2 days, so it should be there any time. Be on the lookout for it. Jay Young, he said I'm in Mississippi. All right, let me get into it. So, like I said, y'all. We've been doing this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We hopped in the game in April. We took our first load, I believe it was April 9th.
Yeah.
I think we picked up.
I think the 8th.
8th. It might have been the 8th, yeah. I know we picked up our truck on like the 8th or 7th or something like that. We pulled up to budget. It's crazy. This shows y'all how rookie-ish we was, right? When I go pick up the truck, y'all, the first day I picked it up, the first day we went to go pick it up, mind you, we drove 150 miles, 200 miles to go get the truck. We get there. I see on the side it says 26,000 pounds GVR or GVWR?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that. I'm like, I know this big truck don't weigh 26,000. That's all I kept thinking in my head. So mind you, we got the reservation. I got my card out. We supposed to pick it up, everything. Yeah. I'm chilling in the lobby. I'm on the phone with the FMCSA. She on the phone with the Department of Transportation. We trying to figure this out, y'all. This was crazy. So, we ended up not being able to figure it out. We ended up not being able to know, hey, if we get in. Because I'm thinking, if the truck 26,000 pounds, how the hell am I going to get a load? You guys, this is how new we was. This is how, like I said, rookie, we knew nothing about the game. We hopping in head first. Just off the, 100 pages of notes we got.
Yeah, and I'm telling him, we might as well just get it like everybody else doing it. So they taking loads.
Right. So I was like, you know what? I just want to be safe than sorry. Let's get a hotel out here. Let's figure it out in the morning. We wake up in the morning. Did we even call nobody, or did we figure it out the day before or something?
Nah.
I think we was like, you know what?
We gonna get it weighed.
Yeah, we gonna go get it weighed. We just gonna go get it weighed. Now, mind you. All the channels we were watching, all the notes we took, we didn't see nobody talking about when you go get the truck, go get it weighed. I promise you, we didn't. So we kind of just figured that out on our own. We was like, you know what? Let's go get it weighed. I didn't know they had truck scales at the truck stops and gas stations. I didn't know about none of this, you guys. So after calling around, we seen, what was that, a Quick Trip? Yeah, it was a Quick Trip truck stop, not too far at all, that had a weigh station. So we were like, okay, boom. I go back up there. We give him our credit card. We hop in the truck, and we go get it weighed. Yo, we go get it weighed. How much they told us it weighed?
Like 16,000 and some change.
Told us it was 16,000 and some change. That's all I needed to hear. Burnt rubber getting up out of there. Skirt. Got out of there. Went to the crib. We were very, very excited. Very, very excited. We parked it. We loaded it up with our equipment. We put the DOT signs on there. Mm-hmm. I mean, this was a 2015. It didn't have the best dimensions, but we were grateful. We were happy. We got us a good night rest. I think that day before I reached out to a dispatcher. You know, I had paid another channel. I talk about it all the time. My mentees know about it, you know, specifically. But I remember paying a guy $200 to get a contact with a dispatcher. So we had reached out to that dispatcher the day before, just making sure he's ready. He's like, yeah, you know, hey, you know, up until this point, we had done everything. You know, we had got everything is in line. So, you know, the next day we wake up at 4 a.m. I woke up at 4 a.m. Instead of 5 a.m., I woke up at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I woke up 4 a.m. and I said, you know what? Because I felt like we were in contact with a broker the day before. Because I knew who I was going to call that next morning. So
I think we was looking on the low board and we seen like who we wanted to call the next morning because it was late when we was looking on there. So
yeah,
I think that's what happened.
So I woke up 4 in the morning. I hit up the dispatcher. I don't know when we came up with the decision to look at the low board or purchase. Oh, that's what happened. I woke up 4 in the morning. I'm hitting up the dispatchers. He's hitting us back. He's calling us with these loads. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you know, this stuff isn't, these loads he's hitting us up with $1.50 a mile, $1.40 a mile, $1.20 a mile. I said, man, I can't work with this. So I'm getting frustrated. I'm sure I'm pissing off the dispatcher because he's got when you're booking a load, you got to be quick. Yeah. So he's got the broker on the line and he's calling me, making sure I want to take the load. And I'm basically telling him, you know, negotiate more. And that's what was pissing me off too, because he was calling me, hey, will you take this for $1,500? I'm telling him like, man, try to get us $2,000. He's cooking back over like, man, they said they'll do 18. So in my head, I'm thinking like, why the fuck didn't you, excuse my language, but I'm like, why didn't you take that? Why didn't you have that already before you called me? So then we could have went up more, or you should have just had the load already on deck. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of discouraging us. So I was like, you know what? We're not dealing with him. I was frustrated. I remember I hopped in the car, went for a ride. I think they didn't pick up my trash this day. So if I remember correctly, I think I'm on my way to the trash people to wonder why they didn't pick up my trash. I think they took our trash. Yeah, they took. That's what happened. I woke up. I'm dealing with this. I go outside. My trash can gone, y'all. I'm like, whoa. They took the trash and my trash can. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, hold on, where my trash can at? So I'm going out there and I'm trying to figure all that out, and you know, and she's calling me and she's like, well, you know, I'm gonna download DAT. So I end up coming back home. We're on DAT. We get in touch with I'm gonna throw a lot of sauce in this, so make sure y'all got y'all pen and pad down. We ended up contacting my boy. What was his name? It wasn't Harold. Mark. It was Mark. We ended up contacting Mark. We ended up contacting Mark of US 48 Express. That's a brokerage out there. Now, my mentees, they already got this broker, but if you're not a part of my mentorship and you didn't get the ebook email, then go ahead and write that down. US 48 Express. They used to factor with RTS, but now they don't factor anymore. It's crazy. It's because of us. They tried to short us $175 one time. But we'll talk about that later on in the video. But anyway, so US 48 Express, my guy Mark. What's his extension, man? Can you look it up? In your phone? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have her look up his extension. I'll give y'all his extension too. I feel like it's 20 or 200 or something. She'll get the extension. I'll give y'all some sauce. But yeah, so you know what? We end up booking the load. I'm on the phone with the guy. He's saying, yo, I got a load from San Diego to
220.
Okay, yeah, extension 220. So hit up Mark at extension 220. He's a broker with US 48. Really good guy. You can hit up Harold too. What's Harold's extension? I'll give y'all another one. F it, right? It's the end of the year. Let me bless y'all.
Harold 252.
Harold is extension 252. Let me see them notes in the comments if y'all writing down this sauce. If you watching anybody on live, unless you plan on playing it back, shout out to all my people who do the playback. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you watching anybody on live and you're not in this game yet and you don't got your notebook out, like how me and her used to do, sitting in the bed, writing down notes, sipping on a little yak, then I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, that's some sauce right there. So what we were doing, I said, okay. He said, yo, I got a load going from San Diego to, what city was that in Georgia?
Dalton, Georgia.
Dalton, Georgia. He said, yo, I got a load going from San Diego to Dalton, Georgia. It's paying, I feel like he said $3,700. I forgot what I got it up to. Mm-hmm. But I ended up getting them up to $3,800. He said, okay, yeah, I could do $3,800. I said, oh, no. I said $3,900.
Oh, no.
He said, 39. I said, yeah. I said 3,900. He said, let me put you on hold. He put me on hold. I'm looking at baby. I'm like, man, either way, I'm taking the load regardless. Shit, with just 4 bands, I'm rounding it up. No. Shit, I'm like 4 bands first load. We need it. So he like, he come back to the he come back to the phone. He like, oh, we can only do the 38. I said, damn, I can't take the load. I'm sorry, Mark, but thank you for your. I'm acting like I'm about to hang up. Literally, she's squeezing my hand. Like, what you mean you ain't? I'm like, hey, I can't do that. He like, oh, wait. We can do it for the 39. I said, oh, you can do it for the 30. I started talking like him on accident. I'm like, you can do it for the 39? He like, yeah, I can do it for the 39. No. I'm like, all right, boom. He sent over the information. Now, what's crazy is, if you remember, babe, they took a long time to send over the confirmation.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we booked this load at 6, 7 a.m. We didn't get the confirmation till about 9-ish. I feel like, or somewhere in there, it took a couple hours. Yeah. Now, I do remember from the videos that we watched and from the notes that we took, you should never, ever move without the
Raycon.
Without the Raycon. So we finally get the load, and I'll let her tell y'all about the steps from leaving the house to the first fuel station and stuff like that and what happened.
No, so y'all seen a little bit in the video, but we load the truck up with all of our stuff, like our bags with our clothes in it and stuff, and the truck was already loaded with the equipment, so we already had all that. But we put our stuff in the car, we got in there, we put in our GPS, where we was picking up from. We stopped at the fuel station, which happened to not be too far from us, and we get there. He filling up. I'm wondering what's taking him so long to, put gas in the tank. And then he come to the car like, hey, I think I messed up. I'm like, what you mean you messed up? Like, what did you do? But he ain't tell me. He just hopped out the car and then he started like running back and forth inside the thing. And then that's when he told me that he ended up putting some diesel in the dash on accident. And I'm like, what? So he was running around and stuff, asking all these people, was like, what should I do? I done put diesel in the death. And, they just like, oh, man, you left up. It's over with. They're like, it's over with. You better call a mechanic or something. You whatever you do not start that truck. And then luckily the truck stop we was at, they got like a little mini mechanic shop there. It's like in the middle of the parking lot. He in a little trailer thing. But he went over there. He got the dude. He came with like some buckets and like what else was it? Like a tray or something. And then he came with the hose thing. So then he started putting the I'm pretty sure I don't know how to siphon gas, but he started putting the tube in the depth, and then he started sucking on it and everything to get the stuff to come out. And then he looking like, hey, how much is this about to be? And then the dude was just playing like, I caught the drift, but he was like, yeah, man, it's 100 a suck. Y'all know the favorite line, the most famous line, 100 a suck. And then he looking at me like, yeah, that's dead. I'm like, after the dude got done, he started trying to pull up. I'm like, just go pay the dude. You don't even know how much it is. Like, he didn't even tell you. So he ended up, we pulled up from the pump. Because the whole time we sitting at the pump. So, all these semis mad because they can't come to this lane to get gas because we just broke down right there. And so, like, you know, after he cleaned the DEF system and we put DEF in there, we just pulled up from the pump and he called the guy and the dude was like, oh man, just come over. It's only 100, so you know we paid that was up out of there.
I know me. I'm ready to pull
yeah,
off.
he was trying to pull off. I'm looking like just go pay the dude.
I kept telling her, I'm like, what you mean? He said 100 is suck. He did like 6 or 7 sucks. I'm like, I don't want to. I ain't got 600, 700. I'm down.
Nah, I'm like, just pay him, dude. We might have to come back to this truck stop. You never know.
Right. I'm scratching my head like, man, we done hit the road with credit cards, debit cards.
Right.
I got like 500 in cash.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, 6, 7 sucks.
Right.
He need to reduce. He need to minus out some of them sucks. He need to.
But yeah, I forgot I asked him something because I'm like, I don't know, because he was like, you just got to make sure, like he telling us the whole process, like you got to make sure you don't drink the diesel or something. So like, I'm like, so I don't know, man. I forgot what I asked him, but he was like, yeah, if that get down your throat, that's bad. It's over with. He was like, I've been doing this for like 10, 20 years. So I'm like, all right, well, you good then. We don't need you dying on us now.
Right.
So I want some diesel.
Right.
Diesel and DEF, because he got to drain the whole DEF tank.
Diesel DEF. I told you I had a mouthful of chew. So every once in a while, this shit was funny as hell. Listen, every once in a while, somebody talk about that sucks. No, literally, he got the hose in there. He's sucking it. He's sucking it. I'm like, damn. Then he suck. I'm looking at baby like, this nigga really sucking up the death. She's scared to look. I'm like, I don't want to look. I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, this nigga sucking it. Then he get it out. He like, hey. Then he starts spitting. Like I said in the video, he's spitting the shit like green, red, and yellow. I'm like, damn. So it's like, he's spitting out gasoline, death, and chew. I'm looking at this nigga like, woo. So then she like, I forgot how we brought up the price. I think I brought it up. Y'all know me. I'm like, hold on. But how much this looking like is about to run me?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
He like, he spit again. He looking at the hose. Then he looking at me like, shit, it's gonna be about 100 a suck. I'm like, oh.
Because the whole time I'm just sitting in the car and I'm really mad because I'm like, we are delayed 2 hours now to go pick up this load. We left early.
I got Mark blowing me up.
I know.
What a lot, Courtney. What a lot.
Yeah.
Can you accept tracking? I'm like, hell no, not right now, man. I'm gonna call you back. I gotta deal with this dude.
We're like, we halfway there.
Yeah.
We still ain't even moved nowhere. We moved five miles from the house. Like we ain't even nowhere near that. So I'm like, are you kidding me? But I'm really just sitting in the car mad. I'm like, why is it taking so long just to like empty this little tank? The DEF tank is small. Y'all know that it's not no 50-gallon tank like that diesel. I'm like, what is he doing? But I don't know if it was the hose he had or what, but it was coming out a little slow. So I don't know, but I'm glad we got that out the way. We paid the dude and we went to go pick up our load. When we got to that load, it was real. At first, it was kind of hard to find it because it was like a whole warehouse, but it had different businesses in it. And
yeah, it was like a little when we found it, though, it was like a little garage.
Yeah, so.
Trip was cool, though.
Yeah, and y'all remember that was carpet. So they was just loading like 50 rows of carpet onto the truck.
Right.
And then we just got up out of there and hit the road.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, it was lovely. Like I said, I mean, that was pretty much how I wanted to come in. I'm like, you know what, hey, let me remind a few people out there how we started. It was rough. I mean, we was in a 2015.
Graffiti on the back of the truck.
Graffiti on the back of the truck. We don't got the best dimensions. We did have a lift gate, yeah. The rates back then was $400 a week, 10 cents a mile.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we was paying $400 or $417, something like that. Was it $400 a week, 17?
Oh yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So you know, that's how we came in. We dealt with a lot of stuff during our first load. As a lot of y'all know, we had our very first DOT inspection. She was scared. I'm ready. I'm more like, I'm in the passenger. She driving. I'm like, she get all defensive as soon as she see the light. She's like, I wasn't speeding or nothing. I don't know what.
I'm just like, what's going on? Like,
yeah, I'm like, I said it off the rip. I'm like, oh, he about to just do a
out
DOT.
of nowhere, like I didn't even, like he wasn't posted up on the street or nothing. Like I just looked back. I probably was driving for a minute before I noticed. I just looked back and see lights. I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on? Like we in this big truck, can't even go fast in here.
Right.
I didn't know. So when he pulled up to the thing, that's when I asked him, and he was just like, "Oh, it's just a DOT inspection." I'm like, "Okay, cool." You was scaring me for a minute. I'm like, "What I do?" You know, every time I get pulled over for speed, I'm like, "What I do?" I'm doing 20 below the speed limit.
Yeah.
But he explained it. We gave him all the information. And he was black too. I think we was in like Mississippi or
Yeah, he was cool.
Alabama. We was in Alabama or Mississippi, but he was real cool. So we passed everything. This one was a level 3.
Yeah.
It was a level 3.
So it wasn't the most intense.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But it wasn't too far off either.
Yep.
So it was a real good one. Shout out to Johnny too, man. You've been rocking with us for a long time. Been showing us love, man. You always comment, always like. Been a subscriber for a long time, man. Shout out to Johnny. And shout out to everybody like that. Shout out to everybody that's been around since that first video, months ago.
Right.
And you always interact with us. You know, shout out to y'all. Because I know how it is to watch a video. And then I know how it is to like. Sometimes you might forget, but then you be like, damn, man, that was a really good video. I'm hitting that like button. I do it too. I'm one of them. Like, I'll watch a video. It might be alright or something or cool. Maybe I'll forget to like, or maybe I'll, you know, whatever. But when it really hits you, or, you know, when you really start interacting, you're like, man, that was a good video. I gotta like that. Like, I want to like that. I want other videos like that to start popping up in my feed. So y'all know how the algorithm works. But yeah, so that DOT inspection went good. You know, we dealt with so much during our first load, y'all, so much, but we got it there. We got it there. We got it on time. And we ate good, as y'all know. Yeah. You know, the next day, or not the next day, but you know, a few days later after we complete the load and we finally drop it off, then I feel like the next morning was we trying to book a load, or was it that? I feel like it was that same morning we tried to book a load, but we didn't. But it was good because we ended up downloading Truck Stop. Yeah. So at this time, we're both on DAT, and then we're just knowing about DAT. But once we dropped that load off, and we couldn't really find a load out of Georgia, that's when we finally booked the load on DAT. So we was like, he said it was that
I know,
graffiti.
that's what I started
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you might be right. Listen, I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, we was in a lot of 2022s with budget, but it's budget, y'all. Y'all know how it is when y'all go out of town, or even when y'all in town, you need a rental. It's budget, man. It's cheap. It's Avis. It's the cheapest of the cheapest. So, right. So, you know, when I seen the graffiti on the back, I'm like, yep, budget, typical budget. But they've been showing us love, so you know.
Yeah. Then the seats was all messed up, but you know, after that, it was just up from there. We had brand new trucks.
Up from there. What up, Taryn, too, man? What up with you? But yeah. So I'm kind of glad we didn't book a load that first day. I feel like it was Thursday or something like that. Because the next day, Friday morning, Thursday morning, one of them, we were able to download another thing, Truck Stop, and we was able to book another load. Now that kind of goes into what I wanted to talk about next, because this next load that we booked, it was from a broker that didn't factor.
Yep.
Now, what we didn't tell y'all was that first load we booked, mind y'all, we in blind, so we just booking shit. Now, luckily, we got lucky that it was an okay broker, because they was rated a C. Now, with RTS, they got the credit system. Comment RTS if y'all got RTS. But with RTS, I love RTS. They got a credit system. So I didn't know nothing about the app. I really didn't know too much about how to do everything. So, you know, I was able to, I called my factoring agent. Shout out to Tanner Wolf. Y'all need his information. Click the description box and get yourselves a nice factoring company and get yourselves a nice fuel rep. If y'all mention trucking out the box, then they definitely gonna bless y'all with a custom rate. We did that for y'all. But listen, so Crutchy, if you want the mentorship right now, send her $700. My girl, she about to put the cash app in there, and all you gotta do is include your email in the info slot, and we'll get you together. But it's very worth it, man. Tap in. Everybody in the comments will tell you I ain't gotta say nothing. They ride, and you know how it is, man. It's real life, so they not about to tell y'all to jump into something if it's trash. Y'all know it's this real. The YouTube community. That's one thing about the YouTube community. They gonna let you know, hey man, don't get it shit weak. Hey, you know, hey, let me know. I'll hook you up with my mans or blah blah blah. They gonna let you know, man. It's solid. It's official. But anyway, So, you know, we got lucky. The first load, we booked the load. I called Tanner. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to factor the load. You know me, I'm like, 4 bands, I need it.
Right.
So I'm calling him, I'm like, all right, I'm trying to get paid. So he like, who'd you book the load with? I'm like, I booked the load with US 48 Express. So he must have got on the computer or something. He like, hey man, you got lucky, man.
Yeah,
They
he
C.
did. Yeah, he did.
He like, they C. But then he like, yeah, they need the original BOL.
That was a mess.
Yeah. When you get lows, there's a lot of stuff you're gonna deal with sometimes. Yeah. But he like, yeah, you need the original BOL and this, that, and the third. Now mind you, we didn't book a load that same day we dropped. So we over there going to the post office. I'm thirsty to get the 4 bands. So I'm not only am I mailing the original BOL, I'm sending it next day air. I'm sending it next day air.
Because they was like, you can't get paid until they have that original copy. So
right. Some brokers is like that. Some brokers is say you gotta scan the upload. Yeah. Which you can. There's a scan option on your iPhone or possibly your Droid, but there is a scan option on the phone. We figured that out. Mm-hmm. If not, then you know our home office. Let's say a driver sent us a picture, and then obviously we can scan it over to them. So it's a lot of different things. But this specific one, they say, yo, we want y'all to send us the original. Yeah. So I made a copy.
We all the way in Georgia, and they all the way in California. So we had to hurry up and do next day airs. And then they BOL was weird because the girl was like
it was pink or something.
Yeah, it was like a hot pink. It wasn't just pink. It was hot, bright neon pink. I'm like, what kind of BOL is this? But we ended up sending it to them. Luckily, we had a copy in our email too, and then we also made like a copy before we mailed it off. So, and that was not cheap to send out one little paper next day air, cause I don't even think the post office gonna do next day air, so we had to go to UPS. Yeah, we had to go to UPS to do that.
Yeah.
And also while we was there,
it had to be like $30 to ship that piece of paper.
I don't know.
I didn't care though. It was like $27. I didn't care though. I'm like, man, listen, $27 to get 4 bands, say less. And then all I had to do with RTS, this is why I love RTS, because all I had to do with them was send them a picture of the receipt.
Yeah.
And boom, we got paid the next day. So imagine that. We waking up the next day, I check the account, I see 4K in there, and then we on the board trying to book another load. We ended up getting a load. It was still through DAT, even though we got truck stop. It was still through DAT. We ended up getting a load to Minnesota.
Yeah, but it was like on the 3rd day because we ended up staying. We had to book the room for another night, and then that day we ended up getting that load because we thought we was gonna have to stay in Georgia again. I'm like, at this point we stuck here because remember we had booked it again. We had booked for a 3rd night, but we ended up getting that load to Minnesota like the same day we had booked that room. So when I was trying to get a refund, we couldn't get a refund.
Yeah, we did.
We almost stayed 3 days there.
Yeah.
And y'all know that's where we had Zaxby's and all that. So, and luckily the hotel where we was staying at was like close to everything. We was right there by Outback. Zaxby's like, you know. So the 2nd day, we went to go get some food while still trying to find a load. But you know, we thought we wasn't gonna get nowhere, so we booked the room again. And that's when we ended up getting that load, and we had to leave right after I booked the room. So we checked out at like 1 o'clock because we had got that load to Minnesota. So I'm like, yes, we finally out of Georgia. Because I'm like, dang, we stuck here.
Yeah, so.
We was stuck.
It was heavy, but we made it work. So we finally got that load. And the reason why I want to talk about that load is because, now, like I said, the first time, we done dealt with all this. We done dealt with the DOT, the gas, the DAP.
The weigh stations.
Getting the truck, everything. And then next thing you know, we're dealing with having to download another load board. Mm-hmm. And then next thing you know, now we're booking a load with somebody who doesn't factor. So I'm on the phone with the guy. Shout out to my guy Dan. Should I drop Dan information?
Nah. Shout out to Dan, though.
Hey, if you're a part of my mentorship and you be sliding through Minnesota or you be sliding through Cali, hit me up, man. I'm going to give y'all my boy Dan information. Good broker, man. He cool as hell. He cool. Yep. He tied in everywhere. But anyway, so, you know, he like, I'm on the phone with him, y'all. Listen, mind you, I'm trying to finesse the broker. So I'm like, hey, you know, I'm trying to get it for boom. So boom, we finally get the rate. Now I'm looking them up. I'm like, damn, your company don't factor. What's your problem with RTS? I think he trying to play me at first because he's like, oh, yeah, wait a minute. We work with RTS. I'm like, no, you don't. So he started looking like, oh, we don't. He said, you'll get paid. Don't worry about it. Then he said this. Listen, he said this. He said, I'm from St. Paul. Let me get Danny info. Say less. So he like this. He like, yeah, he was like, listen, the drop ain't too far from the office. You can come by the office. I'll give you cash.
Yeah. And then we was really happy because, you know, we 1 week into our authority, so, you know, we still hearing a lot of no's. And then he was like, I'm gonna take a chance with y'all. I mean, he was like, as long as you can get it there, that's all that matters. Right. So I'm like, we in there. But yeah, that's what he did say, because the drop was maybe what? I don't know, maybe around 10 minutes.
Yeah, if that.
It wasn't far at all.
He was
cool.
We
dropped out of school, right? That's what
yeah. So we pick up the stuff. Yeah. It's some school supplies, so we know it's expensive. We was already trying to finesse a shipper. We was already trying to finesse a shipper too.
Yeah.
The dude loved us. Yeah. So this is another thing, y'all. Listen, this is why I like OTR. When you OTR, that's why we got the uniforms too now. Because I start noticing like, damn, they're in love with us, but not just that. Like they like what we doing and they want us to work with them. So yeah, Dan took us out to eat. Shout out to Fallout. He already know what's going on. So you know what, we there. And I'm like, okay, this cool. So he's like, hey man, I got this lane every so often, boom, boom. Yeah. So he linked us with his boss. Who did she give us her information or something?
Yeah, I think she took down our information.
Or something like that. And I was like, I left out of there like, damn. First, second load we just picked up. We already trying to finesse the shipper, trying to get some direct freight. So I'm like, all right, boom. So we end up leaving there, y'all. Make sure I get them likes up too, cause I ain't gonna go to the next subject if we ain't got at least 60 likes. We are 43. I need 15 people, 17 people hit that like button. But listen though, so I'm like, all right, boom. Hey, let's get up here. Let's get this load. Let's get it to Minnesota from Georgia. Let's get it done. Who drove? Was it you or me? I feel like it was you.
I drove. And then it wasn't far, so then we go straight through. I think we went straight through, because I don't think. Yeah,
we went straight through.
Yeah, Georgia wasn't that far from Minnesota, so we went straight through that night. And it was like some air vents that was dropping off at the school. And it was for like they were building like some, I don't know, they was building something onto the school, so we had to drop it off around the building for the construction people. And that's when they had to use our pallet jack too. And our pallet jack was brand new. We ain't never used it. And I was mad because I'm like, it's raining outside, it's muddy. They done got our pallet jack all dirty and muddy. They had nails stuck all in the tires.
And they thought we was gonna help.
Yeah, they
stop
did.
It. Told them stop. I already was mad. I got sticky tacks all over the Yeezys. I done hopped out. First I had my flip flops, so I'm like, damn, this shit dirty. I'm like, I can't do the Gucci flip flops like that. I slip on the I slip on the damn Yeezys. Right. I hop out. I got the damn. Y'all know if y'all grew up in the ghetto or y'all used to play outside and shit, y'all know about them damn sticky tacks. I got sticky tacks all over my damn Yeezy, my black socks and shit. I'm looking at her. She in the car, cool. We cold as hell. We in Minnesota. We done came from Cali to Georgia. Now we in cold ass Minnesota. Yeah. I'm irritated. Yeah. They treating us like we got a bomb in the truck when we enter the school. Yeah. They got us buzzing, hit this, hit that. Damn near they take a COVID test. So I'm like, oh man, this shit, we doing too much. So I'm like, all right, we do all this, we get all through this, we finally drop it off. Now, you know me, I'm like, shit, I need that 1800. So I pull up on Dog. He like, all right, boom. I don't know if he tried to stall or what he was on. He was like, the bank.
Yeah.
He started bringing up the bank. Hey, then he gonna ask me like,
check,
he like, you want to do a check? You want to do word? Cal, like, let's stop playing, go to the ATM.
Yeah, he was playing around. And he was like, well, I'm gonna need y'all to make an invoice first, real quick. And
right.
So, we don't know nothing about no invoice. So I just hopped on Google. I'm like, invoice app or something. Like, I just typed in some invoice something and it took me to this website. I hurried up and created a bomb invoice. Too bad we didn't have our logo at the time.
Right.
But I created a bomb invoice, printed it. I sent it right over to him. I'm like, here your invoice. And then he ended up writing a check, right?
No, hell no.
No,
He gave us 1,800 cash.
Yeah, he went to the bank.
All blues and pink 50s.
Yeah. After I sent him the invoice, he went to the bank and then he came back with the cash. So
yeah, so
but he was playing around though. I'm like, are you for real? Like,
right.
we done did all this, you want to play?
All right, man, stop playing. I need that. So y'all know me, I'm thirsty. Second load. I'm showing everybody on the snap, counting out 1,800. I'm like, yeah, look at me. I'm up.
I know. And he was dragging it. I need all blue.
Right, all blue. He came back with a few 50s though. Like, all right, that's cool. A few pink 50s on her. Hey, long as they 18. So then we asked him for another load. And did he say he had another load?
No, yeah, he did.
He had yeah. So listen. That bring me to my next subject, right? That bring me to my next subject I want to talk to y'all about. But before I get into that, couple of things. Number one, I gotta shout out Big Vic. Y'all see Big Vic in the building. Everybody say what up to Big Vic, man. Everybody in the comments, throw the wave emoji, the high emoji, something, man. Say what up, Big Vic, man. We got Big Vic in here. But yeah, I definitely, I wanted to talk to y'all about brokers who don't factor, especially when y'all OTR. So that's something that you might deal with, but you gotta really be able to use your judgment.
Yeah,
I don't suggest it, but the way we was moving and the way, we was able to like read people and stuff like that, and just, I don't know, you guys, hard for me to explain. That's why honestly I don't like getting on the internet suggesting that y'all do that.
Yeah.
But for somebody like us who have, dispatched so many loads and booked so many loads on our own behalf, I can tell by the waiting music. I can tell by if a reception answers the phone when I call. I can tell by their grade when I look it up on RTS. I can tell by their signature in the email. Yeah. It's just so many things I can tell.
And then when you ask about their quick pay options, this one company said they quick pay is 7 days or something. Like, why is no. Quick pay is 1 to 2 days, not a week. Stop playing. So that's another red flag right there. When they talk about they quick pay 7+ days, like, no, ain't no quick pay taking that long.
Ain't no quick pay taking that long. No. So, I'm like, okay, cool. The way, certain brokers was coming, again, I don't really feel comfortable telling y'all, hey, book that load even though they don't factor, because it's too much stuff that comes into play. You're better off just going, you're better off just booking a load with someone who factors, right? Get RTS factoring, get RTS fuel card. They have a brilliant app. You can get on there, and they got a great credit system. That's what I like the most. That way you don't have to deal with it, because you can book a load with a company that doesn't factor and you will be sick. I'm telling you that right now. So just don't deal with it. But it is part of the game. It is something that may come up. Luckily for us, the few times it came up, we never had issues. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk to y'all about that. But that brings us into our next topic of places where you don't go. So at this time, mind you, we're fresh out there. Besides seeing a few people's channels, and from the notes I took, I feel like from the notes we took, we didn't really know where not to go. We didn't know where not to go at all. No. So so the broker kind of played us a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
When you think about it, Dan played us. Maybe that's why he bought us dinner. He knew
I
set us up for the kill. But he ended up booking us a load going from Minnesota, South Dakota. Yep. I feel like it was like 500 or 600 miles. He gave us $1,200. Yep. Listen, y'all, we went out to South Dakota. It was terrible. Mm-hmm. It started snowing because we didn't see snow at first in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. We seen snow parked up outside of Perkins. Did they even have a truck stop? Where we crashed at Perkins? Oh, okay. Remember, it was right across the street from Perkins. Yeah. So we out there. We trying to eat good at Perkins. We dropped the load off. The load was like getting dropped off to a construction spot.
I think before we dropped the load off though, because we got to South Dakota at night. So I think we went to Perkins that night probably.
Yeah. It was great at night.
And then we went to the truck stop. Tell us why we parked up, and there's a whole truck with cows.
Oh my God.
There's a whole truck with cows that park on the side of us. I'm taking a nap. I'm knocked out. I ain't hear nothing. He over here waking me up. Actually, no, he didn't wake me up. When we got up and we went to go drop the load off, he was like, hey, it was a truck with a whole bunch of cows parked next to us, and they was mowing all night. I could not sleep. I'm like, well, I ain't hear nothing. I'm good.
I wanted to go knock on his door like, tell me this. Why did you have all them cows in the back of your truck? Because that kept me up all night.
Yeah, and then it's like, so this truck stop, they had, there's not a lot of trucks there. They have a whole bunch of parking everywhere, but he chose to park next to us. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But like I said, I was knocked out, so I was cool.
Yeah, I'm like, man.
I was cool.
Listen, imagine you parked up at the truck stop. You trying to make your little pallet, put the curtain up. Next thing you know, you hear is, first off, you hearing all these big diesel Mac, 80,000 pound load.
Yeah, because it started snowing and raining together.
Man, so everybody pulling up. Then next thing you know, I hear, whoa. I'm like, the fuck is that? I'm damn near got scared. I'm like, hold on, what's that? Then cause it sounded like he damn like a cow damn near at my truck door. So I'm like, hold on, what's that? Start hearing it again. Moo, moo. They doing all this. I'm like, wow, he don't park next to me. Yeah. She knocked out as usual. So I'm like, all right, man, let me just take the L. Wake up in the morning, get it over with.
He be mad. I'll be sleeping good. I don't hear nothing.
We wake up early, go hit Perkins. Then we trying to like book a load. Y'all, I was on the board all day. We on both boards.
Yeah, it was...
No luck, y'all. No luck. I ran into. I'll give y'all some sauce right now. Make sure if y'all got y'all pen and pad out, y'all write this down. So another good load board that a lot of people don't talk about is ArcBest Panther. It's ARCBEST, I believe. Panther. ArcBest Panther. Or Panther. Y'all might, all my truckers out there that be on the road, y'all probably see it. It's like a Black Panther, and it say ArcBest on it. But yeah, ArcBest Panther. They got drivers. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain. I don't want to compare it to the wrong company, but it's basically, they got their own load board too. But it's a really good load board, especially when it comes to like LTL loads. So I met like an African dude out there at the when we was getting gas, at the truck stop, and he was like, I think I said something, I'm just chopping it up, shit, I'm a trucker, I'm part of the community, so I'm chopping it up with him, and he must have said something like, take my number down, I got access to Select This, and I got access to ArcBest Panther. I'm like, hell yeah, I need it, let's go. I've been hearing about Select This when I was watching my, the people that came before me, when I'm watching them in the game, they talking about Select This. So I'm like, shit, let me holler at him. So he telling me about Select This, he telling me about ArcBest Panther. I hit him up. He was trying to tax though. Like, he trying to get, and the reason why I didn't book the load with him, I didn't even have him look, because he wanted to factor the load too. Because, okay, so how Select This work, y'all, is, it's almost like running under my authority damn near. Like, If I get you a load through Select This at this time, right? I gotta book the load, and I'm the one that got a bid. It's all my information is already in there, so it's basically making it seem like I'm the one booked the load. I'm the one that did everything, and I got you as the carrier running the load. So I'm looking at this African nigga like, I don't even know you. So I'm like, hell no, I'm not about to let you book the load and pay me from, you get the money from the load? Hell no. So he like, yeah, I'm like, can't do it. So I just was like, nah, can't do it. I think he was trying to charge me anywhere between 13 to 15%. I feel like 12, 13 is normal because that 3 is factoring anyway. So it's like 10 and then 3 factoring. But I just couldn't trust it because I'm like, I don't know you. Why would I have you factor my load? That's dead. Yeah. So I'm like, no. So we ended up looking up Amazon. And listen, y'all, as y'all know, if y'all been watching our channel, y'all been with us for a minute, we literally deadheaded the whole way back to Minnesota. Now, mind you, it was only 600 miles.
Yeah, it wasn't that much at all.
Right, but we booked the load for like, was it like $3,000-$4,000 miles, something. Okay, when we did the math, somehow it either broke even or we made a little bit. But either way, it paid for the deadhead. So what we did was, we booked the load to Minnesota. I feel like it was like Minneapolis or Brooklyn Park, somewhere over there, right? Maple Grove, something. We go there, we pick up the load, we drop it off in Duluth.
Yeah, I think our first one was Duluth. Yep. We
drop it off in Duluth. Now this was Amazon to post office, but the post office was like a big distribution center.
It was like they call it a plant, I guess. It was like a big, the distribution center for like that little city or town, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just one drop, so it was one pick, one drop. And Duluth was like maybe 2 hours away from Minnesota.
Yeah, it was a nice drive.
Yeah,
nice
it was
drive.
like a couple hours from like Minneapolis. So
first time we seen the bridge too.
The bridge was is that what we seen a bridge that was too low?
I feel like we fit under it.
We fit under it, but it was real small. It was like real close. Like I felt like we was real close to. It was probably like 13 and some change. I feel like.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yep. That's what it was.
Because you know the truck was like 13, and I think the bridge was like 13.5 or something. It was real close, man.
Yep. We did that, and so now you know we had got a hotel like a Super 8 out there. We got the hotel at the Super 8. Now at this time we using personal credit again. We just hopped in the game blind. We had a business account, but we really liked it to see that money add up. So we using like we had money saved up already. So we was using a lot of startup money because we had a plan with our business bank account. So we didn't want it to be going down at all. We just wanted it to keep going up. So we could establish business credit, but not only that, we can establish a great business relationship with that bank, which it worked out in the end. But we tell everybody else, honestly, if you're going to start off, get your business bank account like we had, but just have everything go in and out of the business bank account if it's business related. Because now that we at the end of the year, we're doing our tax. I think I got a consultation with our accountant again on Monday. And it's like now that because we got all our expenses already handled, but now it's like, damn, we got to go back and we got to look over our beginning of the year when we was using our credit cards and debit cards. Our personal stuff. So I don't recommend it, but we did it just to make it look good. So of course, money is money. Rather you got $10 over here and $5 over here, you got $15. But we would rather spend the money over here than over here just so it can look good.
Yep.
But again, you know, I'm just telling y'all our story, but y'all know what we recommend. That's why y'all pay for the mentorship, right? To get our mistakes, to get the sauce, to do everything the right way. You're not, you know, just paying and to get it faster, get up front, and they get that valuable information so you can go ahead and start what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you know, we got a Super 8. Hotel was cool or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wasn't it another Perkins? It was another Perkins right across the street.
For a Super 8. It was good.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And
it was inside entry. That's why.
Breakfast too, I think.
Yeah, it was inside entry. Made a couple videos probably for y'all.
Yeah, we did go to Perkins again too, though.
Went to Perkins again. It was a walkable. It was like in the same lot. And then I'm trying to hit up the same broker because now we getting like lazy, kind of. Not like lazy to where we ain't looking at the board. But honestly, like I'm waking up looking at the board, but I'm knowing we got Amazon because after you do your first couple loads with Amazon, now you're just gonna be seeing shit pop up on the board. Yeah. Before we wasn't seeing Amazon loads pop up on the board, so now that we seeing stuff pop up on the board, now it's like okay, boom. So I'm looking at Amazon, I'm looking at DAT Truck Stop, but then also I'm contacting my guy Dan. So for 2 weeks?
Yeah. For
2 weeks, we just was like, you know what, let's do Amazon. Because that's what we heard. You need to do it for 2 weeks to get a score. So we like, all right, let's do Amazon. Y'all, our first experiences with Amazon was, it was rough, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like it'll probably be like that for everybody first load with Amazon because you don't know until you get in it, but Amazon is really unorganized.
Right.
So we got there, I want to say it was probably like 5 or 6 drops. We never had, besides that one load we took to Duluth, we never had an Amazon load that was just one pick, one drop, or two picks, 2 drops. We ain't never had no loads like that. And the post office we were going to had no docks as well. So we ain't had none of those experiences. But our first load with Amazon was terrible. We get there, we check in. When we get in there, I feel like we was asking. Okay, so the Amazon workers showed us where our load was to take with us, but we didn't know how to load the pallets or what came first. So we asking the workers, the Amazon workers, we asking them how do we do the pallets already come in order or like how do we do this? And the lady, I think we even asked some other drivers there, but everybody was just acting weird. So the Amazon lady was like, yeah, everything in order. All you gotta do is load your truck and go. So we load the truck and we scan. Did we even scan anything?
No, we didn't do nothing.
Yeah, we didn't even scan.
We didn't even assign ourselves to the load. We didn't know what was going on. We just pulled up.
Yeah, we didn't even scan.
I ain't put the license plate to the truck. I ain't know nothing about Amazon. I'm thinking pull up. So
and then, like I said, she told us everything was in order. So we just loaded the pallets how they was. We get to the first Amazon stop. It was weird because luckily they had one pallet that we loaded in last. So we took that off and we like, yeah, that's it. Right. We like, we don't see no other bins with y'all zip code on it. They was like, are you sure? That's weird. We usually have 3 to 4 pallets every day. And we like, yeah, that's it. So I don't know what. I think you was like, hold on, let's check through the truck.
Yeah.
So, we had to take all them pallets out. We found like the other 2-3 pallets in the way back of the truck. And, doing all this is our first time, so we were late to the next
late
drop.
to everything.
Yeah, we was late to the next drop playing with this first stop. So
we was late to Duluth, too, because they had it saying that we were supposed to be Duluth in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, but that was Amazon mistake, though.
That was janky.
That was Amazon mistake, because they tried to
Amazon janky as hell. Hey, look, we doing this 2 weeks. I'm doing the math, too. I'm like, man, we did 2 weeks. We done made like 3,000-4,000. I did that in one load. I'm like, this shit, we done with this shit. I'm like,
but it was just bad, man. So after we found out that the palace was not in order, at that first stop, we rearranged the whole truck. So when we got to the other stops, we could just drop and go because we already knew we was late.
Oh my God!
We thought we could catch it. We thought we could catch time.
We outside. Y'all gotta picture this in your head real quick though. We at a post office, right? Now, mind you, I don't know what it is about Minnesota, but they living in like the 30s.
Yeah.
These post offices don't got docks or nothing.
Nope.
The door's so small you can't fit the pallet through.
Yep.
I'm trying to get through the pallet. I'm yelling at her. We getting mad at each other. I'm like, push. She like, I am push. You pull. I'm pulling. I'm like, I'm going to pull. So we having a situation. I'm like, man, I'm good with this. So I'm down there ready to give up. The dude at Amazon, he's sitting there looking at me. I'm like, nigga, help me. So he trying to help me. Like, I'm gonna cut it down the side. I'm gonna cut it down and we're gonna split it in. I'm rubbing my hand. I'm like, I can't do this shit.
It was really bad. And, since this was our first load, we didn't know what we was doing. We didn't scan anything. So, when we got done to the end, Amazon tried to act like we didn't complete these loads. We like, look, we don't be here all week. Right. Everybody got their pallets and stuff. So, the Amazon people just had to like manually like scan everything for us, I guess. But it was just terrible. I think that's what really made me hate it because like our first experience was just bad. So I'm like, I definitely don't want to do this again.
It was bad, a lot of work,
yeah.
cold, wet.
And it was snowing. That's when it started snowing in Minnesota when we came back from South Dakota. It's so like...
So we thinking this is what Amazon is. So when we seeing videos and y'all talking about dock to dock, Amazon to Amazon, one pick, one drop.
Right.
I'm like, what was we doing?
We kept having 6-7 stops.
I'm like, man, we got 6-7 stops. What is this? So,
and then we ended up, since we was down there for 2 weeks, we ended up getting a hotel, so we had like a base to come back to every night.
Yeah.
But, we kept booking the same route for Amazon. So every day we'll have that route that we had the first time. No, after the first time we had a different route. But we started booking the same load, and it was this one post office that we kept going to. Well, okay, so our first one actually had a dock. So the first one was easy. We just backed up, took the one pallet off, that was it. The other ones, we had to pull the pallet jack through the door and get the boxes through. It was this one that I hated in particular where we had to break down the pallets and throw the boxes into the post office bin so they could take the bins inside. Because their door was so small.
Are y'all hearing this?
Their door was small, y'all.
We pulling up. So mind you, this is our Amazon experience. Our first Amazon experience.
Yeah.
We pulling up to the post office. Mm-hmm. This how grimy the post office is, right? They see us pulling up. They just pulling a big, I'm talking about like a 8-foot, 9-foot bin out.
Like big silver.
They pulling the bin out, pushing it up against the truck, like, hey, throw it in there. And they going right back in where it's warm at.
Yep.
Where they ain't telling us nothing. They like, where those are it? Put it in this bin. throw the pallets over there. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah.
So they pulling the bin out, pushing it up to the truck.
Some days they wouldn't even. Some days they wasn't even there. They just told us to like leave it in the thing outside the door. So like we'll be the only ones there, still just throwing the boxes into the cages and we out. But I really hated that one. Like I knew once we got to that one, like I had an attitude. When we got to that one because I'm like, it's cold outside, it's snow. We gotta break these pallets down, and they will always have like 3-4 pallets. They will always have like the most, so we had to like throw each box into there. It was just bad, man.
Now we had a system though, y'all.
Yeah,
it was 2 of us.
We did.
So once we start kind of seeing what we had to deal with, we would pull up to Amazon, park the truck. We would both go in. She would immediately scan the door and then go scan the pallets.
Yeah.
I'm lifting up the truck. I'm lifting up the box door, and then I'm going back there. I'm moving stuff out the way. I'm grabbing the pallet jack. By the time I'm doing all that and I'm grabbing the pallet jack and I'm going towards her, she already know what section. Cause listen, y'all, when you pull up to Amazon, it ain't always sweet. Mm-hmm. Your stuff is just scattered everywhere. So by the time I get done doing that, luckily she got everything going. So now she's on there like, okay, our last stop is this. So she scans it. Yeah. I'll pick it up, pull it in. So by the time I pull it up, pull it in, I come back, she's scanning another one, telling me, yo, that one. Yeah. Boom, I'm doing it. Now we doing it quick. This is our system. Mm-hmm. Now by the time we all done, we out of there. We shut it. She'll drive, right? Yeah, she'll drive. I'll be in the passenger. I'll make sure the app is on and everything like that. We'll go to the first stop. We'll get to the first stop. If it's a dock, because I think one of them will have a dock.
Only one of them.
Yeah, so if it's a dock, she'll stay in the car, keep the car running. I'll hop out, lift it up, hurry up and get that done. If it's a dock, it's real easy. Yeah. Now, if it's not a dock, same thing. I'll hop out the car. I'll kind of guide her like, yo, let's do this. Right. We'll bring it down. We'll bring the lift gate down to where we could just bring the pallet on the lift gate, bring the lift gate down, and hopefully wheel it in. Mm-hmm. And so she'll know. So what we'll do in those situations is we'll hop in the, she'll back in. I'll guide her. Boom. Now the truck is stopped. By then I might have the lift gate about halfway down, whatever. Then she'll probably get it all the way down, or I'll jump up. Then she'll lift me up. She lift me up. I go up there. I grab the pallet, I hang the pallet jack off the edge a little bit, and she'll bring me down. So we team working it. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm doing the labor, but without her help, it wouldn't be that fast. Yeah. So she bringing me up and down. She helping me get it through the door, helping me cut it out, throw the boxes, scan, everything. We did that for about 2 weeks exactly. Yep. Yeah. So
spent my birthday doing that.
yeah. Literally spent her birthday
doing Amazon.
Spent her birthday doing Amazon. We was in Minnesota though. Shout out to Minnesota. This was the week of the trial. This was the week of the trial for the dude that kneeled on George Floyd, RP George Floyd. Yeah. So it was a lot going on. It was a lot of military presence, a lot of police. Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. Minnesota, y'all treated us good. Shout out to Minnesota. Yeah. We ate real good. Her family was able to meet us out there. Yeah. Cause it's close to the city where we originally from. So family was able to come out there. We was able to celebrate her birthday. Y'all know I paid for her hair, nails, all that good stuff. You know, dinner, all that. I mean, we out of town. We went to the mall. We went to the Mall of America. That was cool.
The Mall of America ain't even all that. Like,
yeah,
you know, that was both of our first time there.
Yeah, since I was a kid. We went when I was a kid, but
that was my first time ever, and I always wanted to go. But they had like maybe 5 floors of like the same stores, literally the same stores on each floor. The only thing I liked is how they had that little amusement park in there, and that was cool. So it wasn't all that, but yeah, we spent my birthday out there. We went to the Mall of America. We went to this real good seafood spot down there. I forgot what it was called, but it was a seafood spot. I knew it hit. It was real good. And then, after that, how we got out of Minnesota is we hit up our friend Dan.
Yeah.
And we like, hey, Dan, you got to load up out of here. So he
Right. Like, he like, oh, what y'all been doing? Y'all ain't hit me up. I'm like, man, we been doing Amazon, but we done with that. What you got? Funny. Get us up out of here. What you got? So he like, yeah, I got something going to Cali.
Yep. And you know, we happy because we've been trying to get back to the West for a minute now. We like to trying to get back to the warmth. It's still snowing out here. We trying to get back to the West Coast, where the money at.
Listen,
So
I'm really happy because he said 4,200. So that's all I needed to hear. I don't give a damn if he was trying to send us on a boat to Hawaii. I'm going. I'm like, shit, let's do it. So he like, yeah, 4,200. I had to negotiate for it, and then he's so cheap. He trying to have me load the shit in the back. So I pull up. I'm like, I ain't loading shit. I'm like, you cool and everything, but that ain't that. So he like, all right, I'm gonna load it. So he loaded. Him and his friend, they loaded up. We there late. They loading it up. I'm recording. You know me. I'm trying to get footage. I'm recording. They probably looking at me like, this nigga recording. I'm looking at all this heavy shit he recording. I'm like, shit, let me record. I'm zooming in, zooming out. Y'all know how I do. So we get that. They load us all up. It's late, so we can't go nowhere. Boom, he do his. This was our first 1 pick, 2 drops too.
Yeah.
He loaded us up.
And it was crazy because at first it wouldn't fit, but they ended up having to break some of the wood off them pallets. They had to break some of the pallets down for it to fit. Cause I don't know, it was just like too much stuff. I forgot what it was. That was like a whole bunch of plastic rim things or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they had to break the pallets down a little bit because it won't fit. And it was one pick, 2 drops in Cali.
And I'm glad she brought that up, right? Because when you're in a box truck, and a lot of my real hustlers out there know this, when you're in a box truck, sometimes you have to get that freight. So you might pull up somewhere, they like, we don't accept box trucks. It's too big. It won't fit. I don't want to do this. But a real box truck owner operator or, driver, he gonna get it in there. And a cool shipper, he gonna make sure you get it in there. So this was our first time dealing with this, but they made it happen. So we were able to see, like, it can be done, y'all.
They told us, it was like, don't worry about it. We're going to make it fit.
That's exactly what they said, because they knew the dimensions. Yeah. So if you know the real dimensions of the load and the product, I ain't going to say the load. If you know the dimensions of the product that's making it a load, then you know, like, okay, if I stack this, if I do this right here, if I do this, I put this here, it'll fit. Yeah. They was able to make it fit, so, you know what I'm saying? They did that. That was a great experience. I'm glad we had to, deal with that and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And that was something good. But like she said, we was able to come back to Cali, and I mean, it was up from there. Yep, definitely. We dropped in I want to talk about that too. Hold on, I want to talk about that for a second. So, like I said, it's a $4,200 load. Now, mind you, he don't factor though. Yeah. So, and we going all the way to California, so it ain't like I could be harassing him for the cash. Yeah. So. And he gave us a $1,200 in a check the next day too when we got back. I meant to tell you that. Yeah. But so when we get to California, or even before we get there, we had negotiated something. So what we negotiated was it 3 weeks? 3 weeks no interest?
It was. Yeah. Or was it 10 days?
It was something that wasn't a lot.
I think it was 10 days, but then it was like 10 to 14 days or something. I don't think it was that.
I think it was 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks. Yeah. So the deal was 2 weeks, no interest. That's another thing I liked about Dan. He ain't charged no factoring fee, no nothing. He cutting the check. Mm-hmm. So he did 2 weeks, no interest. So we like, shit, you want to just wait the 2 weeks? He cool. You know what I'm saying?
And then, we was like, why not if we could get the whole thing? Because he did say he could give it to us, but he was going to take a percentage out of it, I think. So he was like, okay, if you want the whole thing, you just give me like 2 weeks or something. So we was like, okay, we cool with that. So we waited, and then... Shoot, what did he do? ACH.
No, he did a wire.
Oh, it was a wire, yeah. So, we got it. And then our first drop was, I think, Modesto.
Yeah, Modesto. Shout out to Modesto.
And the other one was Riverside, California. But the route we took to Cali was real cool.
Riverside / Jurupa Valley.
Yeah. Yep, it was that, yeah. So,
or Yoruba, whatever. I don't want y'all Cali people getting on my neck.
Yoruba.
Yeah.
But no, so, the way we took was cool because, like, I think we took the longer way there because we had more time. Like, we didn't have to be there until, I forgot. I think it was over the weekend, and he gave us a little extra time, so we didn't have to be there right away. It wasn't like no rush. So we took the long way, and the way we ended up taking was no way stations, was it?
No way. Oh, it was. It was a beautiful route. Yeah. It was no way. That's another thing I liked about Dan. He knew how to get you there the low way. Mm-hmm. So.
Oh yeah, they told us about that way. Yeah. Yep. And then I think Is that's not when we drove through Montana and stuff? No, was it?
Yeah, it is. That's when we drove through all that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's when we seen them deer looking things, and I didn't know what to call it. So I'm like, that's moose. I don't know. I just know it's an animal. But that's when we took that way through Wyoming. What is that? Montana and stuff. And it was real beautiful scenery. It was just real country and woody. Like a whole bunch of woodland and stuff everywhere. It was like real naturey out there. I made that word up. I made that up, but it was real naturey out there. So it was real cool. And then I think that's where you act like you seen bison or something.
Listen, it was scary as hell. That's all I know. I know it was scary as hell. I'm like, yo, what up, AB? I'm like, yo, I can't do this. So, when we was out there, we really had a really good time going back to Cali. On our way, as far as like the content and stuff like that, on the way back, we did a few things. We kind of learned more about where not to go because we went to Ohio. I'm sorry, not Ohio, but Idaho.
Yeah.
We went to Idaho. That's another place where you don't want to go.
Right.
Somebody comment said nature. Y'all funny as hell. Shout out to everybody. Man, y'all having a good time, right? Let me see where we at.
Let's get these
it's
likes
80 people in. Yeah, it's 80 people in here, man. I'm gonna spill some sauce on y'all. Let's get 80 likes. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing it float around 80, 88 and stuff like that. Down there 90. Let's get 80 likes in here, and I'm gonna keep spilling for y'all. I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna touch bases on where not to go, and then also I'm gonna talk about the first time we went live when we was in Texas. Thank y'all for saying happy belated birthday, man. That's love. Y'all funny talking about the moose. That video was crazy. 5 more likes, man. 80 likes.
Hey, but that was weird though, and they was really hopping the fences down there. Like, I don't know, man.
I'm drinking on Patron and orange juice. Patron,
now
ice,
it's Patron
and
in
orange
there.
juice.
I asked him if it's just orange juice. He said it's just orange juice. So now it's Patron in there. I'm
just
good.
a little bit, man. We had a couple shots. We had a couple shots left. Shout out to Beezy.
I'm good. What up, Beezy?
Yeah, what up, Beezy? Shout out to Beezy. Shout out to Sleeve.
But that trip was something else, man. Then the gas station we had stopped at real quick was terrible. Yeah. Like, it was real dark. But when we walked up, the scenery was beautiful. It was like the mountain with the snow and everything.
Yeah.
And then it was weird because, like, we were on all the snow, but it wasn't cold. So it was weird.
Yeah, but, it was, but it was beautiful, though. It was like one of those spots, you know what I'm saying? It was real beautiful, so,
yeah.
I appreciated it. We definitely appreciated it. But, going to Idaho, like I said, I want to shout out to everybody who hit that like button. We had 80. If y'all might as well just get it up to 90, you know what I'm saying, while I'm talking. That way we ain't got to deal with this again. But shout out to all 85 people in here, too. I appreciate y'all rocking with us. Happy New Year's. Let's get it, man. 2022, we going in here crazy. Quick promotion, man. If y'all want it's 85 people in here. I know all y'all might possibly ain't got my mentorship. The mentorship is going up drastically next month, or not even next month, tomorrow. So midnight tonight is over with. So if you somebody who you feel like you can take advantage of the mentorship, I advise you get in now while it's only $700. Comment mentorship if you want to know more about it. If you ain't got $700, but maybe you got $500. If 10 of y'all comment sale, I'll put it on sale and we can get it rocking right now. But tomorrow, or like I said, midnight tonight, the mentorship is gonna be $2,500. Yep. It's gonna be a lot of revisions made. Shout out to all my mentees that believed in us all the way back in May, who got it for $250. Shout out to everybody who got it when I put it on sale for $200. Shout out to everybody who got it for $300, $400. I appreciate y'all because that was months and months and months ago when people was, oh, y'all rookies. Oh, y'all know what y'all talking about. Oh, y'all at home, y'all not in the truck. What else they saying, babe?
They basically that.
All kinds of stuff. And y'all believed in us. Y'all believed in us. And y'all got it back then. Y'all got that product back then. So I appreciate y'all. And it's still gold, still worth, priceless. Yeah. So thank y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. If y'all want that, I got y'all. But back to it though. Like I said, going to Idaho was basically more, knowing where not to go. Our first live in
Idaho.
We got to Idaho. Yeah, that was our first. That was our first $3 a mile load too. Yeah. Going to Idaho, that was great.
And if y'all remember, I was irritated because I had booked this load for like $3,700 going to Tennessee or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was like going somewhere over there. But we get there and they try to say
I forgot about
the
that.
thing was like 2 inches taller than the door or something. I don't know. Either way, they could have made it fit, but they was being lazy. And they didn't want to do it. I don't know. They were foreign though, and they were like, I don't know. They just didn't. No disrespect, but yeah, they didn't want to do anything. Like they literally could have just took the little stands off the pallet thing at the bottom, and it would have literally went on easily. But
yeah, these pilots was weird. Yeah, bad guy fly. Yeah, Texas was the first lot. Remember when I was on there eating pizza? We was eating good. That was a rollway in. That was a nice rollway in though. I ain't gonna count to you.
But yes, after we had dropped the load off in Europa, I think that was our last stop. We went to Farmer's Boys, and that was our first time going to Farmer's Boys.
Oh yeah,
and their stuff was really good. A little quick I guess breakfast / lunch restaurant. I don't know. They stuff pretty good. But we was there. We ate and we were looking for loads while we was there. And then he ended up getting us a load from Cali, from Europa to Boise, Idaho. Was it Boise? Yeah. He got us that load from Cali to Boise. And I don't remember what it was. Do you remember what it was?
It was some
I don't know.
Vince or something like that. It was something that was real light. Like the little things that go like in the like filters. That's what it was. It was filters. It was a whole bunch of filters. And this is another load, y'all. It was very light. Mm-hmm. And it was pallets and it was boxes. And it could fit.
Oh, yeah.
All they had to do was
They
didn't even have to repallet them. They just had to okay.
They just took some.
For instance, like Amazon. Yeah, you just gotta take some of the freight off the top to get it through the door. Man, we had to fight for that load, y'all. I called them. They said they gonna do it. And once they said that, it was up. So
yeah, and then that's actually where we got a free pallet jack from.
Yeah.
Because I forgot what I was in the car. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was making something. I don't know if it was another invoice or something. So I'm sitting in the car on the computer, and he out in the back talking to him, and y'all know him. So they ended up gravitating towards him and liked him and everything, and they was asking us like how to get started in the business because they was like, this your company and stuff. So, they asking him questions about how we got started and all that. So they just back there chopping it up, loading the truck. And then they just gave us a free pallet jack because what happened? I don't know. They just gave it to us.
They was just showing love. They was drivers. One of them was a driver.
Yeah, they was just like,
it's Cali, man. Y'all know how it is out west. You know what I'm saying?
And then they gave us a whole bunch of other stuff too, like stuff we wasn't going to use, like bubble wrap and all that. But they gave us a whole bunch of stuff for free, so they was real cool. They tried at first the load didn't fit, but like he said, they made it work. They took some of the boxes off and then just put the pallets in, and then they stacked the boxes up. So it was a real cool load, and that was going to Idaho. We get to Idaho and drop that off. We go eat. I believe we probably was at Taco Bell or something at this time. We get to Idaho. Idaho beautiful, but I mean, I wouldn't go there again. But we was there eating and everything. We on a load board looking for loads, and remind you, there's really none coming out of Idaho. But I ended up seeing a load on DAT, and it was Idaho to Idaho. So I called them, and the dude was cool. He was like, well, I don't really want you to get stuck. So he was like, if you want to take this load, I got some round trip. So he was like, when you drop off at wherever we was going to, he was like, you can pick up and come back here again, and I'll pay y'all to do round trip. So I talked to him about it real quick. We booked it, and it was like medical equipment, but it was only no. What we brought back was only 2 things, right?
Yeah.
What we brought back was only 2 things, but what we took there, it was like a whole bunch of medical supplies or something. It didn't take up a lot of room in the truck at all. It didn't take up nothing. But we get there to the hospital, because we was going to a hospital in Idaho Falls. And this was during Blitz week too. So, he was like, we ain't about to take a risk doing Blitz. So it's funny because we were stuck in Idaho during the Blitz. And so even though Idaho Falls was probably like a few hours away from Boise, it it wasn't due to the next day. So like, I think, right?
Yeah.
So like we got there, we tried to drop it off. It was a whole lot of issues going on with that load. Like I guess they didn't know we were coming and they didn't know what we were bringing and stuff. So they had to like figure all that out and all that. So we dropped off and the stuff we were supposed to take back to Boise wasn't ready till probably the next day or something. So like that's when we left. We went to try to get the truck maintenance and they found, I think they found the issue with the truck, or they found the issue with the truck when we had got an oil change. It told us to go up there while we was in Idaho to get it fixed. So we took the truck in at Rush Truck Center to get it fixed. Do you remember what was wrong with it or no?
We just had to get a lot of stuff done. It was something up under the truck.
Yeah.
That was the little spinny thing. I'm not a mechanic. Don't get me up here lying. The spinny thing. But it was something up it was something up under there that needed to be checked. And you know, just everything. It's Blitz week. Yeah. So I'm like, shit, we ain't about to be out here in no rental car, and the rental car kind of raggedy, blase, and you know, not making it happen. So you know, we learned a lot out there in Idaho,
yeah.
But we saved a lot of time and heartache by not dealing with that blitz.
Yeah.
I mean, who wants to deal with a blitz their first month in? Not us. So you know, we went ahead and laid that down. We took that L.
The truck center, at this point I was over it because I felt like they was playing around because they ordered the part they needed. They tried to fix the truck and it was like, oh, the part we ordered was the wrong part, so we gotta wait till tomorrow to get the right one.
Oh, yeah, they was tripping. Y'all know me. I'm trying to finesse, too. I'm like, damn, can y'all pay for the telly?
Yeah.
Something.
So we had to get a hotel for...
And they didn't factor either. The load she booked that load. Now, listen, Idaho is terrible. Do not go there.
Yeah.
So when we got there, we got lucky because she booked the load on the DAT load board for like 1,400, and it was only like 300 miles or something. It was something low.
It was close. Like, I want to say the town was probably like 3 hours away from where we was. Like, it wasn't far at all. But yeah, man, we was down there. We had to get a hotel for, was it just a one night or two?
It was a couple of nights. Yeah, we had that hotel for a couple of nights.
Yeah, we had to stay for...
Shout out to the dude at the front desk. He was cool.
He recommended us there, and I guess that race wasn't too bad. But we had to stay there for a couple nights, and they finally had got the truck fixed. We got up out of there. And then, how did we get out of Idaho, babe? I really don't remember.
We got a load going to Phoenix. It was dry food. But before I get into that load, because I want to talk about how we got into that, and it was a long wait and stuff like that, I want to do the sale for 10 people and 10 people only. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call bluffs. So I'm about to start putting people on the spot. So, Jay, I don't want to say y'all names wrong, but I see it's about 10 people that commented sale. I'm going to have her input the Cash App right now. Now, after 10 people hit the sale, it's over with. So what we're going to do for the sale is we're going to do $500 for the sale. So that's $200 off. You get full mentorship. We're only doing it for 10 people though, and it's over with. That's it. So if you get in where you fit in, then we got you. Now I see somebody did email me, so shout out to Jessica, and shout out to. Let me go to my Cash App real quick. Shout out to Timothy. He hit us up too already. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of y'all out there, y'all already know the Cash App. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all just need the ticket and y'all need to know. So make sure when y'all Cash App the 500, I'm only doing it for 10 people. Make sure when y'all Cash App the 500, y'all have to put your email in the info slot. So make sure you type the right Cash App in. Make sure you type the right amount in. And put your email in the info slot. Now, those 10 people do not include people that are doing Zelle, PayPal, and people that are doing Zelle, PayPal, and Apple Pay and stuff like that. So I want to give a shout out to Jeremy Manice. They just went in that quick. That's what I'm saying. So I like that. It's crazy because that's the name I was looking at and I didn't want to mess it up. So you got it as like Jay Manice, number 1. Shout out to Jay Manice. Better give him a countdown like he gave up. Okay, Fallout, I got you. What I'm going to do though, Fallout, is since more people come. Remember at Fallout, with me, come on, bear with me. Fallout, what I did for y'all that day was, I said I'll do 500. But I said 10 people. So since 10 people didn't comment, I did a 5-minute countdown. And I still let y'all take advantage of it. And I got a surprise for y'all too. So if 10 people hop in, I got a surprise for y'all just like last night. I don't want to give it away. But for everybody who was on my live last night, y'all know what's going on. But yes, so shout out to Jerry Manisa, just went through. I see you put your email in there. I'll send it to everybody. Or she can send it.
Let me see,
Okay. Yeah, she can send it. Let me before she do that though, let me copy the phone number so I can send it to the person who wanted to do Apple Pay. If you want to do Apple Pay, they asking for the Cash App. Put the Cash App again. If you want to do Apple Pay or you want to do PayPal or you want to do Zelle, make sure you hit me up so I give you the right number. It's a different number for Apple Pay as opposed to the other stuff. So I gotta make sure that I let y'all know. So I'm gonna let Jessica know. Let's see, Apple Pay. I gotta make sure everybody ain't faking, cause I gotta make sure the spots is open for everybody. We only doing 10. So for the 70 people in here, hopefully it's 60 of y'all who already got our course and stuff like that. Just hang in, give me about 2-3 minutes. Let me, you know what I'm saying, get everybody right, just like I got y'all right. Don't leave us just yet. Apple Pay number is. So, and while we doing that, she's gonna be able to tell me when we get to 10. So, I ain't gonna never forget about nobody. He said, don't forget about me. What you mean by that? What you mean forget about? I ain't gonna never forget about. I don't forget about nobody. So, let me tell y'all this. Let me go over the course real quick again. To all the 70 people in here, don't leave. If you got the course already, don't leave. Let me run this up real quick, then we'll get you. But so the course number 1 is going up. If you have Zelle, you have to email me. So email me. I'll put the email in here real quick. At icloud.com. And when you hit the email, you just say, hey, I got Zelle. And then I'll give you the Zelle number. Or when you hit the email, you say, yo, I got Apple Pay. And I'll give you the Apple Pay number. Or yo, I got PayPal. Now when you do PayPal, make sure you do it friend to friend. Because then you're going to have to send more if you do it any other way. If you do it business and they take $30, I need that. But anyway, like I said, we're doing it for 10 people only. That's it. Yeah, literally. So far only 3 people chimed in. So Mentee only giveaway. I won't. Okay, I should do that, huh? Hey, if I should do the Mentee giveaway, comment Mentee. If I should do the non-Mentee giveaway, comment new. So if you're a Mentee and I should just do the Mentee giveaway only, do Mentee. If you're not a Mentee and you feel like I should do a giveaway for the people who haven't joined yet, then put new in the comments and we'll see what's going on. But shout out to everybody sticking in here. I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody who's trying to join the mentorship. I'm only doing it for 10 people.
Somebody said no.
Okay, and then we're gonna do it just like that. So, and then the email, my email on my phone is that. But I do want to go over the. What I'll do is I'll go over it while y'all sending it right now, and then we take it from there. Okay, shout out to my mentees in the building. I like that. I think I'm gonna do a giveaway to my mentees today. If I get all 10 people to get in, it's looking like mentees, man. Looking like mentees taking over. Shout out to all my mentees. I like that. He said, mint me. That nigga a fool. We invested in you. Okay, I like that. I think I'm gonna do it for mentee.
Okay, somebody said with Apple Pay.
Okay, Apple Pay just went through too. It went straight through. Shout out to Jessica. Apple Pay went straight through. So that's what I'm saying. So far, I've seen about 4 or 5 people, or I seen down there 10 people comment to sale. We put it on sale. You fake it. You know what I'm saying? But tomorrow the price do go up drastically. So I want to give y'all a little bit of time. I think maybe we should do the timer. If you was on a live last night, or if you was somebody who paid in full, I want y'all to let me know. Should I do the timer, or should I do it for 7 more people? Because right now we still got 7 slots available. Say timer or put 7. Say timer or put 7 people. 7 more people. Timer or 7 more people. Make sure y'all hitting that like button too, man, because I'm about to get back into this sauce. But should I do 7 more people like I said? Or should I just put the timer on and whoever get it in during the timer is good? And if not, it ain't good. Because so far only 3 people jumped on it. And that's not including Timothy, man. Timothy, if you in here, man, check your email, because when you cash out this, I don't know what's going on with your cash app. I don't know if that's your scam app, your scam cash app, or what happened, but it said to protect me and my company, they had to deny it. So I don't know what happened, but Okay, I'm seeing a lot of timers. They want me to put the timer on. Should I allow for 7 more people, or should I just put the timer on and call it a day? You don't need to stop it. Y'all funny. Should I put the timer on, or should I do... Okay, everybody's saying timer. I might do the timer. I might do the timer because, you know what? Let me go back and start calling people out. Y'all know what I do. Let me go back and start calling people out real quick. I gotta go back.
Woo!
Don't tell me y'all the ones that be going to the, the club and stuff like that. Y'all leaving with the bottles.
Don't tell me y'all going to the club.
Yeah, man, come on. What's going? They capping. Yeah, Ricardo. That's what I'm saying. What's going on? Let's see. Let me go back up and see who commented sale. They hiding right now. They said the ebook alone is worth 500 facts. Oh, tomorrow's going up to 2,500. So this on y'all. Y'all know we ain't gotta oversell nothing. It's up. They don't want this sale. Yeah, they don't want this sale. I'm getting it together. Okay, Terry, let me know. Terry, he like, hold on, he about to see my name. Let me let him know I'm getting it together. All right, they don't want this song. Okay, shout out to Emmy. See, if y'all in the comments, or even if y'all on the screen watching this on TV and y'all got the comments pulled up, Joshua Young, you could, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I can't do that. I cannot do that. Scare money don't make no money, right? Damn, Josh, I know you got, you look like you up. Add me on IG real quick so I can go through your pictures real quick. I feel like you up. That 350, stop playing. Happy I didn't miss this live. I was hot when I seen the last video after the fact. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And there's going to be somebody else who watch it. Okay, well, I know like 30 people left, so I don't want too many people to leave. But I'm going to have her do the timer, and we'll just do it like that. So I'll give y'all a little minute to get y'all stuff together, and then once I do the timer, it's over with. But I want to get back into this for a little bit, so when the people come back in, we only going to do... What should I put on the timer, y'all? While I get into this next subject, tell me what should I put on the timer. 5 minutes again? 4 minutes? 3... I'm not going over 5 minutes, but 4 minutes, 3 minutes, let me know. So, another thing that, along our journey over the road, we experienced making $8,000 in 1 week. So, when we experienced making $8,000 in 1 week, I really want to talk to you guys about that because we've made decent money. We've made, 6,000. We've made, 4,000 with doing Amazon, right? But when we did, Happy New Year to everybody, man. 7 minutes, that's dead. When we did the, shout out to everybody who wasn't faking that I got the mentorship, man. Shout out to y'all. 500, man. I'm gonna do it for the next 5 minutes starting now. I'm not even gonna show y'all the timer. 5 minutes, it starts now. Right. But anyway, you hit the timer? Yeah. All right, the timer starts now. After 5 minutes, you blew it. I might just raise it up to 1,000 and then maybe 2,500 tonight. But anyway, our first time making 8K, it was a beautiful feeling. It really had me like, damn, I'm glad we doing OTR, versus something else and, blase. But it was really, really a good feeling. It was definitely a humbling moment. And it was just like, we basically both just looked at each other like, damn, we did, literally 5 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, we did, we did seven days worth of work. We got $8,000. And shit, some people don't make that in 2-3 months. That's crazy. But yeah, it's only about 4 minutes left in the countdown. Now, if you got Zelle, PayPal, or Zelle, PayPal, or Apple Pay, the 5 minutes, it's a little bit of extra minutes for y'all because obviously I got to email y'all back and shit. But everybody else, I will tell y'all what does come into the course. So let me take a little slight break again. What comes into the course? I'm giving y'all brokers that work with new authorities. I'm giving y'all an ebook. If y'all read the comments, the ebook alone is sauce. Plus, after today, this is something I want to tell all my mentees. I really don't want to say this because I didn't want the people that, when I'm saying 500, they just hurry up and start sending them 500. Because really, this is just like a bonus. But the ebook will be updated after midnight drastically. Because like I just said, the whole package is going up to $2,500. Once you're in, you're in. So shout out to everybody who spent $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700. When you in, you win. So everybody that's in my mentorship already, You ain't got nothing to worry about. You locked in. I believe it's a nice amount. I don't even want to say the amount. It's a nice amount of y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a list of brokers who work with no authorities. I'm gonna give y'all a list of dispatchers. If you don't want to dispatch your own load, if you don't want to go with my company, I give you a full list of dispatchers. Josh Young, how couldn't you find me? You was just commenting on. He tagged me in it. It's trucking out the box. You probably spelling it wrong. No spaces, no apostrophes, nothing like that. It's trucking out the box. Spelled the same way as the channel. But it's literally like I said, it's literally a nice product. My favorite is the ebook. The ebook is 22 pages. It's always updated. It's something that I got the possibility to update at any time. Has a lot of sauce. It's gonna be updated drastically for the new year. Feel good to be locked in. I know that's right, 360. I know that's right. And another thing, so in my opinion, a few good things that you could really take advantage of in the ebook, in the course, in the mentorship, is the rental account manager to help you find a truck. And then just being able, shout out to my lady for putting that ebook together, bro. All the notes we took, that was, man, it's saucy. That's what I'm saying. To everybody who's not convinced or who's not involved in our mentorship, you're going to be mad as hell to come tomorrow when you like, damn, I could have got it. Imagine the people that, you know what I'm saying, it's just, you could have got it for the low, and it's just like, shit, you're not doing it. So it's up to you. But like I said, the ebook, it tells you how to start your company from start to finish. We give you brokers who work with new authorities. It's easier to book loads with that fresh authority. We give you dispatchers who work with brand new truck operators, box truck operators. I give you my rental account manager with budget and rider who can guarantee you an account for low rates. On top of that, they make it easier to find trucks. The rental account manager is going way up too. The rental account manager, you basically not even gonna be able to get that unless you're a part of my mentorship. So if you want the rental, you stupid. Yeah, the rental account manager is 100 right now alone. But if you don't get the rental account manager today, you're not gonna be able to get that at all. Come tomorrow for the new year, and you guys are really gonna miss out on that because he's also, our rental account manager is also coming out to the seminar that we're doing. But anyway, the sale on the price, I'm telling you what's on sale in price. The full mentorship is on sale. It's only $500. If you look at, we don't have it pinned, but she'll comment the Cash App and everything right now. You overwhelming Brian though. No, he can't be overwhelmed. Timer is up. So he want to be in the inner circle. Right. But no, Brian can't be overwhelmed. But it's over with. So if I should do another one, then y'all comment sale. Maybe I'll do another. But honestly, it's over with. Shout out to I think 5 people grabbed it. Let's see.
Jessica. I know Jessica was one.
Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to Jeremy. Shout out to Timothy. Appreciate y'all. That's what I'm talking about. And shout out to Jay Young, man. I see you finally. He said, wait, I missed the seminar sign up? No, y'all have not missed the seminar sign up. I'm going to get into that at the end. I'm going to get into the seminar at the end. This is going to be a long live, man. There's going to be a lot of sauce today. It's going to be a lot of sauce. There's going to be a lot of opportunities. If you want the rental account manager alone, send $100. I'll bless you. I got you on that. If you missed out on the sale, you felt like the 5 minutes went too quick and you cash ready right now, I don't even want you to comment sale. Just email me. We'll do it privately. Maybe I'll bless you. Maybe I won't. I'll put the email in here again and we'll take it from there. Shout out to the 3 people that just signed up though. Appreciate y'all. Like I said though, our first time making 8K in a week. I mean, my bad, y'all. Last time before I pause, I promise. Like I was saying, it's the mentorship. The people that's involved in my mentorship get access to stuff that the average viewer just doesn't get access to. They can text me at any time. We can they get unlimited consultations. They get hands-on if we in the same area. It is what it is. Also, if you're a part of my mentorship, like I said, you get perks. So we only dispatch people who are a part of our mentorship. We only send out our accounting. If you want a heads up on how to get a great accountant, we send that to you through our mentorship. If you want to finesse on how to get in with ADP and you want to go through my reps who will help you with getting your payroll and all that stuff set up for being over the road and I know how that money is, we do that for our mentees. Our scale course that's coming out, all of our additional courses, we got a scale course. We got a dispatch. Now, the dispatching course will be available to everybody, but the scale course, if you don't have my course already, then I don't know if you're on the right page to scale anyway, so I can't even offer that to you. So my scale course is only available for people who are involved in my mentorship. Shout out to Texas, man. But yeah, y'all, making 8K in a week, man, that shit really changed my life. It really had me thinking like, okay, I'm in the right industry. At that point, it kind of gets into what we just talked about. So at that point, we were pretty much over the road. We did about 8 weeks. So that's one thing I like to tell people when you're scaling, right? So I'll give y'all some sauce. Let's do 10 more likes. I'll drop this sauce because this is real. This is actually, some of this information is going to be in my upcoming course. If we get 100 likes, I'm going to drop a little bit of sauce on y'all, man. A little bit of sauce. Shout out to everybody hitting that like button. Shout out to everybody who haven't hit it yet. But if you hit that like, I'll drop some sauce. I'm going to read some questions until then. But I got some real good sauce about this next subject when I talk about creating a product. Bruh, I need a few. I quit my job, go over the road with my husband. Okay, email me. Email me. Okay. Hit that. It's like y'all my friends drinking and talking business. You feel me, Tracy?
Right. Y'all better have y'all drinks this New Year's
feel me?
Eve, man.
Hit that like button, man. I'm ready to drip this sauce on y'all, man. What y'all was on with Big Vic? Y'all was kicking it. You know we was kicking it. We got a video coming soon. Vic got a video coming soon to show him too. I'm sure of it. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all know about this meeting with Big Vic?
Yeah. It was
y'all
up.
hot.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody following me on Instagram. I upload exclusive footage all day long on Instagram. Follow Trucking Out the Box. All one word. She gonna put it in there. It's Trucking Out the Box. All you gotta do is follow Trucking Out the Box. You're gonna be able to be having that exclusive content. Oh yeah, Big Vic and Wifey brought the Gucci out. You know what I'm saying? I was a little under the weather, man. Y'all see me, I came t-shirt, hoodie.
Right, I was just trying to be comfortable. I'm like, it's a little rainy.
I'm
trying to be comfortable.
You dress good, you feel good though. Be good, eat good, all that, man. It was a good time, man. It was a real good time. I told them they gotta come back, man. We gotta tear down LA. You know, San Diego real cool, but I don't like how the weather was like that. I want them to come back when it's, you know, real sunny like how Cali normally be. Right. And we could do that, man. But yeah, shout out to the Box Truck Gang. 5 more likes, I'm gonna drip on y'all. 5 more likes. Hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. If you ain't hit that like button, I'm about to go crazy. I got a lot of information for y'all. Also, like I said, follow Trucking Out the Box. She just commented. Follow Trucking Out the Box on YouTube. That's what I need to do, huh? Because people, you know, we all started together. Jay Young, you crazy, man. Yeah, hit me on IG.
Do what?
Hit me on IG. We can talk about something. Tap in. Going through the ebook as we speak. There's hella contacts in here. You feel me, Bad Guy Fly? Not only that, it's a lot of ways to save money. And it's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. Don't y'all want to write this off on y'all taxes, right? It's the last day of the year. So y'all can write it on y'all taxes for this year and get it right back on y'all income tax. So y'all, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. He said he sent the email. Oh, okay, I got it. He said, I need to. If you are you part of the, you know what to ask, so see if he part of that. Talking about let me in, don't pay. Hey, shout out to Big Vic again, man. Shout out to Big Vic and Wifey, man.
Big Vic in here again?
I appreciate y'all, man. We had a real good time out there, but like I said, I really hope they come back so we can really turn up. Matter of fact, I feel like now is a good time for me to go ahead and talk about the seminar. No, I'm gonna wait because y'all ain't got 100 likes. 4 more likes, I'll talk about the seminar. 4 more likes, I'll talk about the seminar. 4 more likes, I'll talk about what we got upcoming, man. A lot of stuff I think y'all be interested in. But we only got 96 likes. I need 100. Matter of fact, I'm going to hit the like button for y'all. So we only need 3 now. Oh, that's right. Okay, 2 more likes. They heard seminar. Hold on. Like. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. I want to talk to y'all about this seminar, man. 100 likes and I'm going to talk about it. I just helped y'all with 1 like too. All we need is 1 more like, man. All we need is 1 more like. It's one of y'all. It's one of y'all ain't did it, man. Okay, there we go. We had a honey bun. All right, so before I get into creating a product and scaling and stuff like that, I want to talk to y'all about this seminar. We got 61 loyal people in here. Shout out to y'all, man. Especially when I start talking about different promotions we got going on. I know it's tough to stay in here. So shout out to y'all. Who did?
Terry, I got accepted.
Okay, we got Terry. He tried to be slick. Terry said F the timer. He said to 500. That's some slick shit I would have did though. Shout out to Terry. Fuck it, you in. But yeah, like I said, he like, fuck it, 500, I'm in there. What are you gonna do? Decline the money? You know me, hell no, I need it. But like I said, we got the seminar coming up. It's gonna be trucking out the box truck couple, Big Vic TV, and we got WJ in the building. A lot of heavy hitters, a lot of people that specialize in different things. But not only that, not only do we specialize in different things, we all doing one thing, trucking. We all doing it in a slightly different way, slightly different, means, but we all making that bag. And then what's another thing we all got in common? We all are content creators. So this is something that I preach a lot during my mentorship. This is something that I was telling my drivers who came up under me, man. I really, really told them that once you hit that road, you should really, really start documenting your journey and get in touch with us. Let us promote it and get y'all out there. So I see Box Truck Couple doing that a lot. I see Vic doing that a lot. I'm sure WJ, that's something that he gonna get into. If not already, maybe I missed it. But that's something that we get into a lot. That's how a lot of y'all are familiar with Ryan, right? Trucking Empire. Y'all see what, that's we like to think of that as like a product that we got something to do with. So I like that. It's like you got Cash Money Records, right? And you got Young Money. So I like that. You know what I mean? So, and another thing I like y'all about the box truck industry, I say it all the time. Like how y'all seen how we was just kicking it with Big Vic. How y'all see Big Vic kicking it with Box Truck Couple. How y'all see WJ kicking it with Big Vic. That's the beauty of it. It's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so genuine. You don't get that. You don't get that in no other industry. I haven't got that in no other industry. I remember asking Big Vic when we was chopping it up, what industry he feel like, showed him the most love. And he said music and trucking. I was like, damn, Vic, he done did a lot of stuff. So I was like, damn, when he said that, I'm like, damn, yeah. I'm like, shit, for me, it's just this. Because it's a lot of different industries where us, and I hate to say this, y'all, but it's the truth, right? Truth will set us free. It's a lot of industries with all of us, y'all, that we hate on each other. We pull each other. It's like crabs in a bucket. I might got the plug on something. I don't want to give it to you. You got the plug on something. You don't want to give it to me. Your girl got the plug on hair. She don't want to give it to my girl. You know what I'm saying? My girl got the plug on the vendors and the nice nail polish, whatever they don't want to give it. It's just shit we deal with. But in this trucking, it ain't like that. Why you think I'm able to create a product and give it to y'all and y'all don't affect me? Like, oh boy, he was just like, damn, is Brian overwhelmed? He not. Brian coming to the seminar. Like, I can give y'all, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can give y'all, people ask me all day long, yo, I need a Skrinnel. How I need one. What's going on? How can I get one? I'm like, all right, let me turn you on to my guy. So when I turn you on to my guy, do you think you getting that truck and me not getting it affects me in any kind of way? No. First off, if I needed it, I would have grabbed it. But second off, it just doesn't. Me giving you my resource, me not giving you, me sharing my resources with you does not affect me. You sharing your resources with me does not affect you. You don't have to hate on me. Why if you remember us in the very, very beginning of I was just talking about this the other day. If you remember us in the very beginning of all our YouTube videos, or at the end, I'm sorry, I used to always say, yo, I know this is my first video, this is my second video, my third video. Any experienced truckers out there, any experienced businessmen out there, any people in the game, whatever. If I said something wrong, please put it in the comments. Email me, do this, give me the sauce. People did it. Sometimes they did it in a way that could be perceived as being angry or, salty or, just rude. but I never took it that way. I never responded that way. Look at the comments. They still up. On my first videos, they're still up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the game. And I hope y'all stay in. I'm going to keep giving to y'all. I'm going to keep giving to y'all what the game giving to me. Oh, yeah. I'm glad. I think we do. Yeah, we do got. I forgot. I almost forgot it's getting late over on the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot it's getting late over on the East Coast, getting 8. So what we going to do, y'all, is we gonna I got an important meeting actually talking about the seminar. I got an important meeting. Yeah, with Big Vic, Box Truck Couple, and WJ. I gotta get on that live. So I don't mean to leave y'all so abrupt, but we gonna get back in here. So Bad Guy Fly, Jay Young, Keita, Mario, J3, Ray Randall, Fallout, all y'all, man. Who else? Who else I'm missing? Jeremy, Anton, everybody, man, everybody, get back in here with us tonight. We got something special for y'all. So make sure y'all get in. Make sure y'all get back in. Jay Young, make sure you. I think I seen you added us on Instagram. Tap in. As I end this live, I'm gonna comment. Sneak in there if you want to sneak in there. I'm gonna give y'all the sale price right now, and I'm gonna give y'all the cash app one more time, and we out. I love LLC. Be sure to include your email in the info slot. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna pin it, y'all. I'm gonna leave it on the regular comment too. So when I do the live, if somehow it cuts off or something like that, y'all can just click on the comments and y'all can see it. So I just pinned it. All you gotta do is hit the Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, hit our email. For our email, hit the description box. I'll be back in about an hour, man. Let me take this meeting. Let me see how we gonna release these tickets. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll give a ticket or two away to the seminar or something. I don't know. I got something real big I want to end the year off. So y'all better stay tuned. Y'all better hop into this next live. Give me about an hour, if that. And I got y'all, man. He said I'll be drunk by that. That's what I like. Come on. You think I ain't? 2 shots in. Come on. You know what I'm saying? We might be outside by the fire pit anyway. But
not the fire pit.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with us, man. But this ain't it, man. We got part 2 coming up a little bit later. Send the 500. Get it for the deal while you can. Send the 500. Send the 500. Cash App Bottle LLC. If you do not got Cash App, email me. CORTNBRE@icloud.com. CordenBree@icloud.com. If you missed it, click on the description box of the video. I'm gonna leave a comment also. It's today and today only, y'all. Tomorrow the price is going way up. Tap in. Love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I want all 60 of y'all back in here plus more. So y'all better share it. Got a lot of stuff I'm giving away tonight, man. Y'all gonna want to be in, man. It's gonna be huge, man. So let me take this meeting. Appreciate y'all. Anything you want to tell me before we get up out of here?
Appreciate y'all. We'll be back, and Happy New Year's Eve. We still got 6 hours. So, yeah. 6 hours and a few minutes. We out.
Happy New Year's, man. I'll see y'all in a minute, man. Tap back in. Y'all better be here, too.